Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. I don't even know how my introduction goes, but hi everyone, I'm Rahiwa-Mashudu and you are tuned into Every Other Day Living with Rahiwa. It's so good to be back. It feels so good, but I'm so nervous. You guys don't even understand. Like, it's weird how nervous I am, but yeah, anyway. I thought of, obviously I want to come back and it doesn't make sense to just throw myself into it, and but then at the same time I don't want it to be all formal and a sit down and all of those things. So I am doing the ordering what the person in front of me orders challenge, and then like we'll just have a conversation and just chat. And yeah, let's do this. I'm currently at Parktown right now, at the McDonald's in Parktown, and it's quite like central to schools, companies, the police station. Like, people order in bulk here, so I'm not excited about what this is about to do to my pocket, because then again, who am I gonna eat with? But it's fine, and then we'll see later. It is currently, last I checked, it was like 25 to 2, so it's probably 20 to 2 now. I want to stop being parked and actually just do this because it is getting hot. Okay, let's see how it goes. I hope you guys are fine there. Yeah. Ooh. So the guy in front of me is in a company car, and it's a whole man. This one, I have a feeling he will make feast. And you know how dry that thing is? Oh, got a regular one person. Thank you, Jesus.
Hi, your order, please.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thanks. Do you see the car that just ordered right now?
Yes.
Can I please have that exact same order?
Thank you.
Thank you. But anyway, how's everyone been doing? I am happy to be back. Like, I can feel myself now. It's settling. Like, things are happening in me. I am happy. I hate that I'm speaking in front of this dry velo, but then yeah, I'm happy to be back. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the food, and then because my school is like right here, I'm just gonna drive there, and then we'll do everything there, because I don't want to talk in this driver, so I can go into the passenger seat, right? Isn't that a better plan? I think so too. Dumela?
Okay.
The guy?
Exact same order.
The exact same order.
188.
What?
A share bag.
You're lying! Don't do that! You! Oh my god. No. Are you serious? No, it can't be. Oh. Must be nice. Do you know what I'm doing? Have they done it here before?
What?
The YouTube thing.
Really?
Yeah. Where you order what the person in front of you is ordering.
Really?
Yeah. So it's can say.
I'm doing.
I give me easy. Dumela, le guy? Thank you. Actually, let me look at what they ordered. So,
Hello.
hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks.
Thank you. One must check for tamatis first. I'll see you guys at school. Okay, so I'm at school. I don't know if this lighting is working though. I feel like it only works when I come forward. So these people ordered a medium chili cheese double and 1 cream soda. So I mean, that's not bad. I've never had a chili cheese double. I always have. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It's quite tiny. I'm a big eater. I normally have chicken meals at McDonald's unless I really feel like a Big Mac. But yeah, I want to have this. It's not bad. I've seen some videos of people getting the worst meals. Okay. And also what I did was I didn't eat all day so that I can actually finish the food that I order here. Guys, I'm gonna put my tomato sauce like a rashe. You guys little forgive. So I actually am hungry, and yeah, I made sure I didn't have breakfast. I'm supposed to be on holiday to begin with, but anyway. Oh, and they ordered cream soda. I prefer orange juice, but cream soda will do. Whenever. So let me have a taste of this and then we'll get to the talking. Oh, this is dry. Who orders this? These are jalapenos and not gherkins, which obviously makes sense, but okay, let me see. This is the one. I've never had this, mara imonate. Hey lang. This can be a fave. I brought my own water though, because I know I love the. So this is the only cheating I'll be doing today. I know I love the guys. Okay, so what had happened was the last time us were together was when I posted that video on fasting, of which I mean I think it was very easy to tell how excited I was about everything, and this was in January, right? Okay, fine. I promise you, it is not maybe even more than 7 to 10 days after that like my whole life took a whole turn. Like it went from this to that, and I was just like here in the middle trying to figure it all out and asking myself, why me? So it has been a roller coaster. It has been bad, guys. It was just a terrible time in my life, and you're probably wondering like what like something that happened in January, but that's just how bad it was. Like we lost, my family and I, lost someone, even partner, you know. We lost someone, and it came so unexpectedly. It came so sudden, and it was so painful. It was literally the most traumatic thing I have ever experienced in my whole entire life. It was such a personal pain. I don't know how, I almost said a personal, but it felt more like an attack on me, you know, at that moment, more than anyone else, more than anything else. And I just woke up, it happened. I woke up again and I had to start school. And Lord, here I'm thinking, I come from a whole honors degree. I come from, literally, you might as well call it a postgrad, you know. I've done my 4 years. I know what it's like to be within university grounds and whatever. Only for me to be thrown in here, this shark's mouth. My goodness, I was just... It was, guys, school started for me January in the early days. I didn't have a chance to breathe. I didn't have a chance to even grieve. I didn't have a chance to literally just find myself to be anything, to do anything, to just correctly do things correctly, if that makes any sense. So straight from that trauma, I wake up, I'm at school, I have to participate, I have to be like any other person within school, I have to be a whole citizen, I have to be a grown-up about my life. So that happened, only for school to also be the most difficult thing ever. And I can now see that it was difficult because of my mindset, obs. But then when I was there, I was just like, wow, guys, when last did I even touch a calculator? And there I was touching a calculator. There I was working out and solving for X. Kidisile high school. You know what I mean? Like, I even had to borrow a calculator because this girl doesn't even know where she put her last calculator. And it has just been a roller coaster, and it just, for me, it kept on going like this. Nothing was ever going up for me. That's what it seemed like. I just felt like I kept on being thrown into the deep end time and again, and nothing just was going right. Every time I told myself, you know what, pick yourself up, try to come back. Pardon me, try to come back to normal life. It wasn't happening either. Like, yo guys, it was tough. Okay, now that you guys get the idea of how tough it has been. So it was recent, I think in May, where I got to a place where I had enough. I was just really tired of being so depressed. I can confidently say I was depressed. Like, I was depressed. I think I was borderline suicidal, but in a very calm way. Like, you know, when you're like, but God, there's nothing left for me to live for. There's nothing left for me to breathe for. It doesn't even feel like I'm alive. Like, make something happen kind of ideas and conversations I was having. You know, I wasn't positive. And if you know me, you know, like, and if you've been around my space, I'm all about laughing, smiling. The shade is real, I won't lie, I'm very shady, but like, I'm very positive at the same time. I'm very optimistic and idealistic, I guess. Like, nothing for me has ever taken me to a place of not believing, you know, not believing in joy cometh in the morning kind of vibes. That has always been me. So this just threw me off. So I decided, you know what, I'm done. I'm not enjoying this anymore. Like, there's nothing fun about having a breakdown, an emotional breakdown, a mental breakdown, because at the same time I'm dealing with school, at the same time I'm dealing with grieving, at the same time I'm dealing with everyday life. Like, life is not stopping for me to even be able to breathe in and be like, okay, what's happening? You know, so I kind of made an effort to feel sorry for myself more than I did to get out of my situation. And I was succumbed. I was in it. I was fully in it. I feel like I'm rambling, but it is what it is. Okay, so like I said, in May it happened, and I think it was also because I was watching Neo's video. Neo, I don't want to say her name wrong. The young lady who did the whole house, South African house track with her cousin, and she has a few inspirational videos, and I watched it. And one day on a Saturday, I was in my pajamas at like 3 p.m. and I was just like, you know, and I was just like, yeah, no, this is not happening. This is not fun. I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, fine. Slowly but surely, I am recovering. And that's why I am here today. So yeah, I don't know if that explains anything, but it should. Like, there are people that I've been speaking to on Instagram, but then I've also taken a whole hiatus. Like, I'm not on Instagram. I haven't been on Twitter. I literally, at first, it was dropping YouTube. Then I thought I could survive on Instagram, because, you know, on Instagram, you're there for 2 seconds. You don't have to do what I'm doing now, where you literally, basically, you cannot, for me personally, I'm honest with myself. I cannot come on a whole camera that I'm gonna edit after this, a whole video I'm gonna edit after this, and then post it and act like everything is fine, when I know deep down this girl is dying, you know. So on Instagram, I thought I could keep up with the Joneses. Okay, not the financial Joneses, but like the social media Joneses, and just keep on uploading and showing that I'm trying at this life thing. Oh no. At Twitter, I also gave up because I just felt like I was reading also too many tweets that were feeding into the suicidalness of it all. Like someone once said, not suicidal or anything, but and hey, nothing slapped harder than that. And I was like, but these are the things that shouldn't slap hard with me, because I'm a believer and there is always a reason. Hey, it took a while for me to come to this conclusion. There's always a reason for things to happen, and God has my back. So yeah, I've been off. People that I've been talking to on and off on like Instagram DMs, you guys know my family on the DM family that I have that come from YouTube, like we chat and stuff. So yeah, like I've tried to go into it a bit, but I realized it's just difficult. It really is. So I needed to deal with all of this on my own, with my family, with my partner, with my friends. You know what I'm trying? So that's what I've been doing. But this thing was nice. Do they fry this with butter? It's like button's an effort. What's happening? This is the one. Let's have a quick conversation about this. You know what I've noticed, guys? You know what I've noticed? Two things. Okay, I came out of a lot of things out of this whole depressive state that I come from, which is chilled, right? A lot. But there are two main things that I really came out with. I'm gonna say number one because it's the most important for me, right? Number one is that I realized I'm not strong enough for this world, therefore I cannot do this alone. I will forever need God. You know how weird it was? I thought I've always acknowledged like God in the good times. I did things the other way around. You get what I mean? Like people are always like, may we see God even in the good times as we need him. Excuse me. Woo! As we need him in the bad times. I felt like I was so disappointed, guys. I was like I was so disappointed that I felt like God did not have my back for the longest of time. For the longest of time, I had like the greatest questions. I was just mean. I was all about like, how could you? Why me? You know what I'm saying? And I do realize, well, why me? Oh, if not me, then who? But then I was also just like, no, but God, you can't do this. Like, it genuinely did not make sense that I could be going through such a thing. And not that I feel like I'm exempt from pain, which is another thing that I've learned. Baby girl is not exempt from pain. Baby girl is not exempt from anything that has to do with life. But then I was also just like, what's going on? Like, I pay my tithes and offering. I am good people. What did I do to deserve this? Do you get what I mean? Kind of things where you start bargaining with God. And I was just like, oh my goodness. I was just so angry. I was legit. I don't think angry is even the word. I was like, I started noticing so many things and questioning God's presence, guys. And I was just like, this is not on. Why are people hungry? Femicide. This. I started pointing out every single thing and saying, it's time for Jesus to make a return. You know? Okay, fine. Which lasted for a very long time. I'm actually surprised at how long it lasted that I was able to do all of that for. And it was only after, like I said, that one Saturday and after a few attempts at coming out of this depression that I realized I'm not doing this anymore because I'm struggling without my God. I am struggling without my Jesus. I'm struggling without my faith. Literally the reason why I am alive, the reason why I'm moving, I was struggling without it. So I realized, you know what, let's just do this properly. And that is the biggest lesson. I cannot do this without God. I thought I was the girl. I am not. Whomst am I? Nothing without God. Number two, guys, you know, like I said, I kept on asking why me and whatever. And I think the biggest reason why I did that was mostly because of, I realized I have had a very privileged and sheltered life. Extremely. It took 23 years of living to be broken. Shocked. You know, I know of struggles. I've lost people in my life before. I have been disappointed before. But obviously it was never to this magnitude. psychologically American. It was never to this magnitude, and I was shocked at what I was going through. And I think the biggest reason why I was also shocked was because this was something I had to deal with alone. You know, as much as my parents were there, as much as my friends were there, as much as boy, my man. Do you guys follow me on Instagram? Did you guys see my man? Okay, fine. Everyone was there for me, but I had to solve this. I had to sort this out mentally, emotionally, spiritually, soulfully, everything. I had to do it, and I had to be a big girl about it. I could cry on my mom's shoulders. She did her ultimate best. My dad did his. Everyone literally pulled through. We pulled through for each other, right? Also, I wasn't at a place where I could pull through for anyone else. Like all of that happened, but I had to do it on my own. And for the first time ever, all my life, I've always had my mommy, my daddy. I've always had my friends. I've always had this. I've always had things work out for me in such ways that I never even knew sometimes that I was going through the worst, you know, like it just, but yeah, this time I had to sort it out on my own. And hey, guys, I have graduated. I am a big girl now. That's all I have to say. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I don't know how else to explain this. I feel like I'm baffling on and on. I'll see you guys when I buy my lunch. Okay, so back at it. I've got like itis from my meal in the afternoon. I am in the ghetto, let me tell you. I settled on chicken licken mainly because it's on my way home. You guys know the airport, that Cecil garage that has a young aeroplane on top. That's where I'm at that fly through. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, this lady's ordering for her family. I am in the pits. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good, thanks. Do you see the car that just went now?
Sorry?
Ish. Did that lady just order the one in the car?
Yeah, she did took the order, but I'm not using a speed point. She's paying with a card.
It's fine, I'll pay by cash. Can I have, it's fine, I'll pay by cash, but can I have exactly what she ordered, please?
Can you have what?
You see what she ordered? That
I'll
lady.
my craving.
Yona yeo, kikupa yona.
Okay.
All syllables. San banani. Give okay. So Mugani Wami ordered Wati Kumama Kimi, feed my craving one. Hi, Liga. I'm not 10 cents yaka. It's I'm not 10 cents yaka.
Like it's a bit of a good tilling ya.
Ne, Kiskolota Saka Kiabuya.
Okay.
So do you guys actually pay 52 rand at chicken licking? Your people are rich. Chili see a guy. Oh guys, this is also just ghetto. My pillow. It's a no from me. Checking the coast. Okay, it's the end of the challenge for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. The food was quite good actually. I didn't have like the worst, to be honest. It's things I can tolerate. So, but also I'm not like a foodie, so I'm not necessarily picky when it comes to my food, as long as I get full. Like Nike had noodles for dinner, guys, and I am over the moon kind of happy. Like I don't care. But then oh yes, the McDonald's pleasant surprise, like you are the one. I thought maybe I'd end this vlog with like the challenge with like a dinner as well. I thought I'd risk it all and go to Nando's because the rich bitch, what's up? But yeah, no, this chicken licken, I need to go back home. I need to spice it up or something, okay? And that will be my dinner, so I'm sorted. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe, guys. So come back, because I'm back, if that makes sense. I love you guys so much, and excuse me, oh, this food is making me tired. I can't do this. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in. Until we meet again, I am sweating, I am hot. Iri Kilo Rubala. Sharp.